Hey you guys, hi, it's Mary White, the Cooking with Cannabis lady. And today I want to show you guys a really cool recipe that I came up with. Actually, okay, I've had this recipe for a while, but now that I'm working with my friends at Green Revolution, well actually my life is so much better, but their products are so clean and well formulated. I wanted to show you guys, if you're not ready to make your own medicine, this is the way to go. Okay, and this particular recipe, it's my cheese coated olives, right? But many of you now don't like cheese. Many people can't have the gluten. So this is a dairy-free, gluten-free cocktail appetizer. Okay, now say you're having some friends over. Say they all enjoy cannabis like you do. What I like to do is give them something with sativa in it, so you can kind of not fall asleep at the beginning of the meal. And these are perfect for that. They're just olives, right? Just big green olives. And you make this very, very simple little coat. And then you just cook them for 15 minutes and then, oh, they're so good. So what I'm using today, like I said, is the Green Revolution avocado oil-based tincture.
It's so good, you guys. When you just drop it under your tongue, you can't even, there's no taste. I mean, it's like magic. It just goes right into your body. And this recipe is easy enough to do when you're high. Okay, so this is all you need to do. I've got 3/4 of a cup of gluten-free flour, 3/4 of a cup of packed almond flour. And you want to always pack your almond flour because you just need to. It's real kind of crumbly and funny, but pack it down.
Basically what we're doing is we're making this dough. So I'm combining the fake cheese, I shouldn't call it fake cheese, the cheese alternative, all right? And I'm going to use this tincture. It has 100 milligrams of THC and hang on, glasses, wait. And for each one, 5 milligrams of CBD. So this would be great for the beginning of the meal, right? So I'm gonna do, see the little dropper? So easy to measure. 1 dropper, 2 droppers. There we are. And then I'm going to add also some of this vegan butter substitute. I tried this with just oil and it's okay, but I like the butter for the flakiness. And the great thing about those tinctures is you can really use them almost synonymous with butter. I mean, you know what I mean? Like if it calls for 4 tablespoons of butter, you can use 4 tablespoons of oil if you want to. So there's 1, there's 2, oh look, oh it's really a big tablespoon, oops, and 3. Obviously this isn't as exact as it would be if we were on the Great British Baking Show or something. But again, this is easy enough for almost anybody to do. A little bit of salt, always good. And depending on who you're feeding, I like to do some of these chili flakes. Those are always good. Because I have found the alternative cheeses and stuff are okay, but they tend to lack a little substance. They're not so cheesy. So this is all you're gonna do. Blech. And this gets real gooey real fast. One thing to know is when you are working with the shredded cheese, and especially the cheese alternative, you do want to have it at room temp. They tend to, when it's shredded like that, they tend to put a little, like cornstarch kind of stuff on the outside. So it takes a minute for it to get really crumbly and hold together and do what it's supposed to do. I'm going to put in a little more tincture because I only used 3 tablespoons of the medicated butter, the butter substitute, and I want to put in a little bit more fat. Again, most of the recipes I make, you guys, I always recommend doing it one time the way it's written and then play with it. Like this one, you could use any kind of shredded cheese, right? Any kind of cheese. And if you don't like green olives, you could do black olives. Oh, look, I'm going crazy. This is so fun. There, that ought to do it. Oh, it's going to be a good dinner party. Mm-hmm. If you were here You can feel when this starts to kind of come together. I don't know if you can see that, but see how it's kind of coming together? So we're just going to keep mixing and doing more mixing until we have dough. I just want to show you one of these and then I'll make the rest of them. Okay? Take a little bit of the stuff of your dough, all right, and kind of, play with it. Introduce it to an olive, like that. So you guys, I've wrapped most of this delicious, healthy stuff around these little innocent olives. And again, in the recipe, it does call for 4 tablespoons of infused butter. I mean, you could just use regular butter and then rock your Green Revolution tincture, because I swear, you guys, this stuff is like magic. Woo! Anyway, so these go in the oven, 400 whole degrees for 15 minutes. And when they come out, ooh, cocktail time. So these little balls of cocktail party goodness have been in the oven for 15 minutes at 400, okay? Now, I will warn y'all that when you take these out, the olives are really hot. They're like boiling olives. So, woo! So make sure that you let these cool before you try and consume them. Woo! Now, the interesting thing that I have learned about working with gluten-free and dairy-free is that you do have to really be aware that they're not going to brown the same way. It's not going to act the same as regular flour and regular cheese. So you do have to be a little bit more cognizant of what's happening. Here's what we'll do, you guys. They're still too hot to eat right now, but let me just cut one in half for you. Now, see how crumbly? That they really do need to cool off, but I wanted to show you. And then we're gonna let them cool so we can eat them. But look, oh, hang on. Oops, hot, really hot. Oh, so hot, hang on. Damn. Well, anyway, there's an olive in there. They're really good. Don't try and cut them when they're hot, okay? Because it's not gonna work. These are going to be fairly strong. They're going to be probably about 20 milligrams per. So if you do make these at home and you use the 4 tablespoons of butter and the 3 droppers of Green Revolution tincture, they're going to be strong. So just remember that. But honestly, I just want you guys to have a good time and get some medicine in your food. And remember, if you don't want to come to my house and learn how to make your own, Green Revolution, they're doing a really good job. And I am recommending them all day long. So thanks again, you guys. And again, all of this is on my website, maryjwhite.com. And of course, you can always check Green Revolution because they got it going on. So more soon. Thanks, you guys.